Today we're going to talk about adding pictures and images onto an image you're creating on Pixlr. The first thing you need to do is come up to Pixlr.com. When you get to the Pixlr home screen, you need to click on Pixlr Editor. You will see a box that offers you 4 options. You want to choose the option that says Create a New Image. Now, this box asks you to name your image. Today I'm going to name mine Test, and it allows you to choose the size of your picture. For these purposes and most purposes that we'll be using in class, you'll want an 800 by 600. Then click OK. My canvas comes up, and the first thing I'm going to do is to add a background color. I'm going to go over to the main color tool, click on blue. Then one important step is to make sure you click on the color you want in the diamond on the inside of the circle. This gives you different hue options that you can check. As soon as you find the color you want in this box, you're going to come down and click OK. Your next step is to come over to the side and select the paint bucket tool. Once the paint bucket tool is selected, go back to your canvas and click, and your background color will come up. Now what we're going to do is to add another image on top of our canvas. I'm going to go to File and Open Image. I'm going to select a picture that I have on my desktop, and it'll pop up in a new layer. Now I'm going to move this layer over to the side so I can also see my canvas. In order to move my image of my bird over to my canvas, I'm going to go to the Marquee tool, and I'm going to select the portion of my image that I would like to add to my canvas. Once that is selected, go up to the Edit and then Copy, click back on your canvas, go back up to Edit, and now Paste. Now my image of my bird is on my canvas. There are a couple of different things you can do now that you've done this. One thing to do is to size your bird or your image the way you want to do it. Go back up to Edit and go to Free Transform. You will notice that there are blue boxes that pop up around the side of the image that you want to change the size of. Click and drag until your image is the size that you want it. Now, one thing to be careful, when you're free transforming, it doesn't keep the same aspect ratios, so sometimes your image can become distorted. Once you have it the size you would like, click back on the outside of your canvas and a box will come up. You want to say yes, you want to apply the changes. Now, I would like to get rid of the white around the outside of my bird. One thing I can do is go up to the magic wand tool and click, then click on the area I would like to get rid of, and either go up to Edit and Cut, and then it disappears, or I can click on the area and then hit the Delete key on my keyboard. I will continue to do that until my image looks the way I would like it to. You can also, for some of these small areas, you can also go in with your eraser tool. The magic wand tool, when you have a clean image like this, is the easiest. If you were adding an actual photo of people, it may be easier to use your eraser tool. Now that I have my bird the size I want it, I can move it where I want it to go by clicking the Move tool anywhere I would like to on the screen. I can also quickly add text by clicking on the letter A on the bottom, clicking where I want my text to go, and typing in my text. Now you will notice my text is not showing up at the moment because I have the color selected the same as the background. So if I come in and select another color, that'll automatically change my text. You can change the font. And you can also change the size of your font. Now, if I'm satisfied with my image, I can go up to File and Save. And you will notice that the name in the box for your file is the name that you selected at the beginning for the name of this image. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, save it to a file, and then it's complete. One thing to be careful about is once you save it, you cannot change anything on this image. It is like taking super glue and gluing two things together. Now that you've done it, it's permanently pasted. So the only way to go back and change it is to start over and create a new image. And that is how you add images to another image you're working on Pixlr.com.